I always tell people not to switch high yield savings accounts, but after 2 years, I finally did. And honestly, I wish I did it sooner. The bank that I switched to is literally paying me more in interest, gave me a sign on bonus, and pays me to refer people. So let me put you on. I was using UFB Direct for 2 years and I thought it was all fine and dandy until I realized I was leaving money on the table. And that's a no-go. But let's take a step back and let's define what a high yield savings account is. A high yield savings account is a savings account with a high interest rate. Simple. And the interest rate is typically a lot higher than traditional banks like TD Bank, Chase, Bank of America, the basics. So think of 0.1% interest versus with a high yield savings account, it's 3% interest plus. That's it, that's all. Don't even overcomplicate it. It is very simple. I decided to switch to Marcus by Goldman Sachs, and let me tell you exactly why. First thing, higher APY, of course. UFB Direct is currently at 3.26% and Marcus by Goldman Sachs is at 3.50%, which isn't a big difference, but the other bells and whistles kind of add on to that. APY is basically how your money grows over time with compound interest. So basically, you're earning money on the money that you earned, if that makes sense. So for example, if you put in $100, you're not just going to be earning that APY percentage on that $100 forever. It's going to be on $100 and then $120, $130, and it goes on, if that makes sense. So as you're earning interest each month, you're going to continue to earn interest on that interest plus your original deposit each month. Is that making sense? Just know that the higher the APY, the better. I also love that Marcus by Goldman Sachs has a feature on their website that allows you to compare their interest rate to other banks. Very diva coded of them. So you can go in and compare it to American Express, Chase Bank, and a few others, Ally Bank as well. So that way you can see how your money will grow with Marcus versus with the competitors. The second reason that I switched is because Marcus by Goldman Sachs has a sign-on bonus, which I never even heard of that. I didn't know that was a thing for high yield savings accounts. I thought that was more so for credit cards. So yeah, I was sat and I was very interested. They were offering a $100 cash bonus when you transfer $10,000 into that high yield savings account and you hold it there for 90 days. Now, if you watch my videos, you know that we follow the 100 envelope challenge faithfully. So we definitely had $10,000 on the ready to deposit into this high yield savings account. So who wouldn't want free money?
I wish I had a free bag of chips.
What?
I wish I had a free bag of chips.
A free bag of chips? What kind of chips?
It was a no-brainer. And no shade, but UFB Direct never offered anything like this. Like I said, I've never even heard of a sign-on bonus for a high yield savings account, so it just made perfect sense to make the switch. I'm so sorry to say that this sign-on bonus has expired. It expired back in March, so I wanted to record the video sooner, but I wanted to actually get a feel of the app and how it works before I just come up on here and speak about it. But if they did it once, I'm sure they'll do another sign-on bonus, so definitely keep your eyes peeled for the next one. And now that I know that sign-on bonuses are a thing, I honestly wouldn't settle for an account that doesn't have a sign-on bonus because there's free money on the table. So yeah, we need all of that. The third reason that I switch is because they have a referral program. They literally pay you to refer people. Hello? You can earn an additional 0.25% for 3 months when you refer somebody. Love that. So on top of your 3.5%, you get an additional 0.25% for 3 months just for referring one person, and you can refer up to 5 people a year. So you can basically be at 3.75% for the entire year if you refer 5 people. Again, UFB Direct did not have that, and I told so many people about that high yield savings account, so it just sucked that I didn't get any benefits from that. You know what I'm saying? Marcus by Goldman Sachs is for the people, and they are not sponsoring this video. I'm just putting you on game. But if you're gonna sign up anyway, you might as well go ahead and use my referral link down in the description box to help assist out and give me that extra 0.25%. But then once you do sign up, go ahead and refer a family or a friend so that way you can get that additional 0.25%, and then Honestly, they don't even have to deposit that much money. They could put $1 in, but I feel like everybody should have a high yield savings account because it's so low effort. You do nothing and you get a deposit each and every month. When I got my first deposit with Marcus, I was pleasantly surprised. So it was basically 2 separate deposits. It's your initial one for 3.5%, and then you get the additional one as a separate deposit for the 0.25%. I referred my mom, and when she got her first deposit, she was like, I don't know why people don't have high yield savings accounts because it's a no-brainer. Why wouldn't people have a savings account and put some money in there so it could just grow all on its own? If I can convince my mom to sign up after years, I hope that I can convince you to do the same. The 4th reason that I had to go ahead and make a switch is because Marcus by Goldman Sachs offers faster transfers. UFB Direct takes 3 business days to make a single transfer every single time. I hated that. But Marcus by Goldman Sachs allows you to do instant transfers up to $100,000, which makes it a lot easier from a budgeting standpoint because once I get to moving my money around, I want to see the money taken out immediately. I want to see it in my high yield savings account immediately and anywhere else, and Marcus allows that to happen. The 5th reason that I went ahead and made a switch is for better user experience. I found that UFB Direct's app was very dated, very old school, and they did make an update recently, but it still doesn't match up to the competitors. You know what I'm saying? It didn't always show me the correct balance. It would take a few days to update, so it was just a little slower. But Marcus by Goldman Sachs is very modern. It's user-friendly. The interface is very simple and straightforward. And like I said, you can see your transfer immediately. So you'll see your updated balance pretty much as soon as you hit the transfer button, and that's a plus. They also have 24/7 customer service, which was a non-negotiable for myself and my mother because when you're moving to an online bank, it could be a little scary because there's no physical traditional bank that you can walk into and ask somebody questions. So having someone available around the clock to answer my questions it just made me feel more comfortable. And same thing for my mom. She was very skeptical, so it took a lot of convincing, but we were both able to call them up, pound them with questions. They had answers for every single question, and they were also super friendly. And just some additional benefits, they have no monthly fees. If you ever see a high yield savings account charging you monthly fees for keeping your money with that bank, run in the opposite direction. Like I always say, it should not cost you anything to save money and make money on your savings. So yeah. No minimum deposit required. I think that's another non-negotiable because you don't want to have the pressure of maintaining a certain balance to keep that account, because if something happens and you need to take that money out, you want to be able to do so without being penalized. And interest compounds daily, so your money is growing as fast as it possibly can. I'm not saying to switch banks every time rates change, but if the benefits make sense, I don't see why not. And like I said earlier, if you're going to switch anyway or just sign up for Marcus in general, you might as well use my referral link in the description and then go ahead and refer 5 people so that you can be at 3.75% for the year. And that pretty much concludes today's video. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, make sure you leave a like and a comment down below. Let me know if you have any questions. And if you enjoyed this video, then you would love this channel. You might as well subscribe because here we talk about saving, budgeting, traveling, and how to live our best lives on a very average salary, but still make something shake. So I hope you guys liked it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.